you're traveling so much that you have to take care of that part of your life, because you do get tired from sound checks and shows and traveling. You have to balance it with going to the gym, getting your rest. The stroll is perfect.
Yeah.
Like I love walking around these
stroll.
great cities.
Well, you know what we used to do also when we were playing with Miller, we'd all go play golf, and we would call the golf clubs, and we love playing golf. We all, I mean, I grew up doing it as a kid. You know, I haven't done it much lately, but But we would call the local country clubs and go, hey,
we got tickets for you.
What? You got a kid? You got a couple of?
Yeah.
You know, so we'd go play golf.
Yeah.
And you know, we got Miller out there. We got Steve Weiss, who was our sound engineer at the time, doing that.
That's right.
And Billy, I think you came out. Paul, you were there all the time, and it was just we had a ball, man.
Yeah.
And you guys were runners all the time. I remember that. You ran a lot. So, and we had a little routine with Steve, man. We'd all do stretches and all sorts of things on our days off. When we were at the gig in the outdoor amphitheaters, I remember going. He'd have a ritual. We'd all do stretches and yoga and all sorts of crap. You know,
vocalizing.
I remember you guys doing the vocal warm up.
Yeah.
Steve, say Ali Ma.
Steve was very adamant about us singing.
I do remember that.
And singing together. So that was cool.
And Linda, you're a walker, I know.
I'm a walker and a treadmill gal in the winter time if I'm home.
Yeah. Things that help relieve stress.
Weights upstairs. Yeah, I mean, just whatever's at hand, but I do like my treadmill, and I am a walker, a daily walker. So those are the things that I like to do.
Billy, what was your mode of transportation this last February, March, and April in Maui?
Well, I went out there, you know, after my birthday on the 23rd of January.
To visit me.
To visit you. Ricky was rehearsing with, was that Fleetwood Mac rehearsal?
No, it was Mick Fleetwood. It was a tribute thing to Peter.
So Ricky was the musical director on that. So he's out in Maui. I'm going, He's staying at the Andaz Hotel, and I'm going, you know me, I'm a couch surfer.
Yeah.
You know, so I do something. I said, he's got the damn Andaz, you know. I'm going, okay, I'm going to throw my bicycle in a bike box and take all my rollerblades and all that stuff out there. And so I took my bike out, but he was staying at the Andaz, so we ended up hanging with Glenn Johns and Mick, you know, just partying, having the greatest time, man.
But your bike was the deal.
That was
the bicycle. I brought my
so that was your mode of transportation was your bike.
Yes, yeah. So I love cycling. You know, I competed a lot of years on the bike, cross training for speed skating and whatnot. You know, and skating in the time trials at the Olympic Training Center in Milwaukee. Wow. That's what I did for many years. You know, and I actually backed into being like that. I was a real good athlete when I was young. I was junior world, you know, in line for that. Skated with Steve Dewar and Danny Barry, were all great skaters coming out of here, and I competed with them. But then I started playing so much music at about 17, I didn't skate anymore. You know. And so then I got married at 19, and I'm going, geez, I want to stay in shape, and I kind of started just skating in local races again, just to stay in shape and play music. And so
the wall
20
of
years
trophies,
old.
that's what I remember.
Oh yeah,
oh
your basement.
Yep.
Wall of trophies, man. He won every.
Well, then I said, oh man, you know, now I'm getting really good at this. And I said, so I talked to my young wife, Lynn. We were 20, 21. She says, man, you got like one chance in your life to do this, you know, in your 20s. So she said, go down to Olympic training center. You got to go down and start, training with the cats. So and I won national medals in the open class, you know, men's open class and stuff. So I went, better give this a shot just to see how good I am.
Yeah.
You know? Or shut the hell up, you know, forever hold your peace. You know? But so I went down, and then that's when I met David Hazeltine. He was a little kid, you know, down in Milwaukee.
That is a great story, by the way.
Yeah.
He tells the story.
Jim Chapin, the great sprinter from the United States, made Chapes. Remember Chapes? He made like 3 or 4 Olympic teams, right? He and I want to go out and have a beer. We'd train 3 times that day, so this is how we met David Hazeltine. So we're coming down to John Hawk's pub, you know, and it's packed. It was it was during a week because we had to race on Saturday and Sunday. We wouldn't be drinking too much, you know, the night before. So we want to go have a few beers, and we go down, and I would walk through, and people were smoking cigarettes in those days. You know, bars were full, and I walk into this haze, and we looked like freaking bums. You know, we got all of our training stuff on, stocking hats, you know, like the kids wear today. Well, that's how we looked, you know. And I walk through, and I'm hearing this music, man, like through the chaos. And I'm going, God, it sounds like Herbie. What are they playing, a Herbie Hancock solo record or something? You know, he's doing Maiden Voyage or something. I'm going,
Billy, you and I just walked in there. That I remember doing when we were in Milwaukee recently. You said, "This is where I met Hazelton."
right? Yeah, we walked right by there when you were with Fleetwood Mac. Yeah. So I walk in and I'm going, and I walk through and I said, well, this might have got to be canned music. I walk through the door like this, and I see this little kid sitting on a piano, and he's playing it. And I'm shot. Spent 3 training sessions. Me and Chapes want to get a beer, you know. And I go back and I walk back out the door. I said, I can't believe what I'm hearing. Is this little kid playing this? You know. Yeah. So I walk back out the door. I said, Chapes, is he playing that? Is that kid playing that? I said, Chapes says, yeah, I think he is, man. It's coming through the whole sound system. So I walk into it and I look like a bum. I say. And he was just doing a solo piano set, and then there was an upright bass sitting there. I said, hey, can I sit in with you? He's a little guy, kid. He thinks I'm a street bum. You know, it looks like I just ran a marathon. You know?
Well, not yet. You were working towards that.
Yeah. So finally, I talked him into letting me play with him, man. And the rest is history. We've been playing together forever.
Yeah, wow.
But that was the night I met him, probably 78,
Wow.
77.
Well, I remember being on the road with you with Ricky, and we would party. And we'd have fun. And you had a famous saying, one of many quotes of yours. One is, if you're going to play, you gotta pay.
You got to pay the
Well,
price.
we party, yeah. I mean, we were kids, we could take it, you know, in those days, you know.
True, but you were always instrumental. Come on, let's go. Come on.
I ran a lot with hangovers.
Just a horrible hangover. dude.
He would make me. We were in Denver at Elevation, and we were at Red Rocks, and we would party the night before, and he's like, "Come on!" I'm like, "I don't feel so good, brother," and he'd make us run the steps at Elevation at Red Rocks till we hurled.
my God.
It was the worst. I hated you for that, but then we were all ready to do it all over again.
Yep, you felt great. After
Yeah.
you did